a different topic. Will be seen some other way, some other time. Companies are encouraged to improve their environmental efficiency each year by eliminating waste through resource recovery practices, which are sustainability related activities. One way to do this by shifting away from waste management to resource recovery practices like recycling materials such as glass, food scraps, and paper and other things. So nowadays, every company they are required for ISO audit for that. So one is for EMS audit, next one for health and safety, EHS audit also is there. Other thing will be general audit. There are three audit. The club there are heavy big industries you must for these three audit. So they ensure that audit. There are a lot of criteria will be there: conformity, non-conformity, and other. They gave the lot of classifications, 4 5 like that, just like that our IS code book will be there, same like that MSW handling rules. The handling rules is they are 2000, now 2016 is available for MSW municipal solid waste handling rules for Ministry of Environment, for us CPHO. They give that same like that in ISO audit, the EMS audit. There are 26 pages available. The classes will be there: 1.1, 1.2, 3. What is company? What will be store? How they store that material? How will be the disposable material? All will be there. Criteria will be there. Or one chart form will be there. Whether that coming on conformity or non-conformity of particular activity. Finally, they give for that audit. For conditional audit, they give. Otherwise, they just like that, where affiliation or accreditation like that, they give for that in even industry or as well as landfill site. Even some corporations. So we see that for municipal corporation, they give for ISO certified institution like that. Even the education institution, it's also available. So why the particular audit purpose means they ensure that safety or ensure that safe disposal of solid waste and other criteria. So it is an advanced sustainability. The industrial synopsis advanced sustainability for natural resources, how the products, waste to disposal, so circular systems, so natural resources and product, water resources, so how they converted to waste to resources. So next one for biological processing. So nowadays there are this area very booming area. So especially this COVID and other pandemic time, there are more for biological disposal and biological processing of the waste. So with or without surveil of oxygen and other flow cavity and other nature, they put on some useful manner. So now we are a lot of research on going on bioplastics and other things. So how will be that plastic will be degraded and other latest technology nowadays is available and viable also. It is a biological processing. It's organic waste. So waste preparation and anaerobic digestion, the stabilization and the curing, water to reuse. This is an other process. So next one, resource recovery. It is a very important thing. So where same like that in earth. So wherever that we not destroy the material, we not generate the material. The same process. Resource recovery is a very important thing. It's a life cycle assessment will be there. For MSW, a number of broad studies have been indicated that administration, source separation, and collections and recycling. So it is a resource recovery chart is for aquatic ecosystem, how they are working here: wastewater, treated water, and waste activities, sludge. So non-aquatic ecosystems, they how they follow that and how they make it fertilization and other thing. So next one, avoidance and reduction method, an important method for waste management. It is prevention waste material. We created also that avoidance and acceptance is other form of waste hierarchy. We put on pyramid form or like that. We maybe avoidance and minimization and discouraging wasteful habits and other things will be policy tools will be there. Here support measures will be there. So now entering on actual topic of the municipal solid waste landfill liner. So it is an my research topic. Organizer, shall we continue or any interactions will be there? Or tomorrow will be see.
Sir, there is no problem, sir. You can continue.
Okay, another 5 minutes.
So, complete within 1 o'clock, sir.
Okay, I just another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I will be just introduction that. Afterwards, we'll be finishing that. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Municipal solid waste landfill liner. So the municipal solid waste become a major problem, like India, especially for developing countries. The cities are a huge development will be there. Yeah, as well as for leachate is also generating that, say, especially for in summer, in winter there are more leachate generated. It is also causing that, polluting the environment. So compacted clay liner are widely used in solid waste, especially for where was abundant material available. We are prefer compacted clay liner. Suppose the clay will be somewhat scarce, we are preferring for GCL, geosynthetic clay liner. Same like that for river sand, as well as nowadays sand, manufacturing sand, and other different forms of sand will be available. So the government of Tamil Nadu, they are banning with taking for river sand. There are now that make it for M sand, some are in quarry dust. Other materials are using for fine aggregate. Same like that, the wide variety of clay soil available inside or nearby site, we are preferred for compacted clay liner. It's almost 3 layers. They are forming 3 layer, 1.2 meter height. A clay layer consists of one or more layer cohesive soil that have been compacted. We are achieving low permeability. That's why I enforcing that the permeability as per standards for any type of liner, 1 into 10 power minus 6 per centimeter per second. It is good for that. Below will be, we see that which type of material. The purpose of clay liner in landfill to serve barrier between waste material and environment, to preventing seepage leachate from the landfill. So this is a barrier of systems. Whether dumping the solid waste in top surface, make it for liner, we maybe prevent some actions. Say for thing that the same like that plastic material will just don't lay. They allow to permeable to where leachate and other contaminate, but the minimizing that permeation is not for end. Say for example, we are a civil engineer, the water resource engineer, we are construct the gravity dam. The seepage will be there in here for Metro Dam in our Stanley Reservoir in somewhere in Salem district in Tamil Nadu. There are Metro Dam, huge dam will be there. The height is 120 feet. They store the water in some extent up to for 100 feet, 20 feet for 125 feet actually. The 120 feet there store the water. Inside that infiltration gallery will be there. They only for our some administrative people or government people. I also visited in. I am working at the time once upon a time. Inside there are leakage will be there. The enormous water will be leak for 100 feet. The water will be leak. They may be collect infiltration gallery. So without leak, the dam may be is not stable. Same like that in the liner, a clay soil, the minimizing the permeability is not entirely stop that leachate prevention to ground. It may be allowed, but the time and allowable limit will be less. In absence of impermeable natural soil, compacted mixture of bentonite, PVC membrane, asbestos, foundation, drilling mud, tire shed, and GCL have been used for barrier. So most preparedly nowadays they are using geosynthetic clay liner. We see that. So this is my objective of study. So studies on geotechnical properties of clay and microsilica composites. So I think that so microsilica or silica film is widely used in application of concrete industry. There are a wide structural industry. There are also the saturated that fly ash as well as microsilica. So I think that why not that use that microsilica in the mixture of the clay soil. So a different way, I think that why not use the soil. Even microsilica or fly ash or other things they are using for soil stabilization in geotechnical aspects. So I think that why not use geo-environmental experts? So just choosing the microsilica as admixture of clay soil. Next one for studies change in permeability clay liner material with clay microsilica using incremental loading consolidation test. So the permeability test at that time I am doing an NIT Trichy in 2000. It's not much any Spartisis equipment available in permeability. There are falling at permeability meter will be there. There not any digital meeting is equipment available. So I think that so even some summer hot summer the falling at permeability is also is not working much. So we think that 1 into 10 power 6 centimeter per second for valleys the normal permeable meter is not applicable. So again I search it why not the indirect any method. So I find that there are using for consolidation test. So using the formula, the consultation test, I just taken that other readings. I make it for an finding that hydraulic conductivity or permeability. So I using for consolidation test. So again, I think that so why not the same conventional method? So we are introducing the incremental loading consolidation test. So other thing we will see in the consecutive lecture, but just I discussing that. Determination of absorption coefficient clay microsilica composites. So up to this above there are in geotechnical aspects I think that permeability consolidation as well as for dry density, wet density, specific gravity all will be there. So yes, environmental geotechnics or geo environmental engineering we need for environmental aspects we are using that batch and column studies. We are calculating the absorption coefficient as well as the diffusion coefficient in various layer as a single clay liner system as well as a double clay liner system. Apart from we are double clay liner system we are using for GCM. So it is idea is landfill. The landfill is a secure one. So here the just I show that for I designing that liner here. So some are here the clay liner. Make it for design of my research topic here. So other thing will be also study. So other part the groundwater pollutions how that landfill affect the groundwater. We have two types of study. Will be discussed on tomorrow afternoon session. Any doubt? Any interactions? Madam, I will finish. Other thing will be tomorrow will be Seema.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Participants, any doubts?
Yeah. Madam, can I?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. Dr. Abhilash is that?
Yes, sir.
Really, your deliberations are very, very wide. You let us informed about the water sources in and around India and pollution of solid, air, liquid, and bio pollution, this new pollution, acoustics, everything you have covered. Your coverage is very wide and it was very informative also. I have only one clarification and one sharing in this regard, sir. So regarding one clarification, see the industries and in incinerators, we have the chimney, very high chimney. So all the smoke and other things are poisonous or injurious to health. That gases, smoke are coming out of the chimney or even in the incinerators. So what we learned that the chimney, if the chimney height is beyond 60 feet, I think there is a natural trap. So those smokes will be taken away on the opposite side. It will not come to the earth. In that way, it will not pollute the nearby residing people and human beings and other beings also. That is one my clarification of doubt. You need to clarify, sir. Then one more sharing regarding the solid waste and e-waste and all in foundries where the casting have been manufactured. The raw materials like steel scraps and other things are being squeezed, bundled in a small block, very huge volume of the raw materials will be, scrap material will be squeezed in a squeezing machine, and it will be bundled to a small 1 feet by 1 feet by 1 feet cubes that will be put on into the furnace for compression. So is that the solid waste and the e-waste material, especially the plastic waste and all, can it be bundled to the minimum, having high density? That could be whether it could be used for building up walls, construction walls, or filling area in the walls where the direct contact of the people are not there. Whether it could be usable in such applications. Because my thought for a long time. So this is my sharing. So I need your feedback on this sharing as well as the clearance on my doubts in the previous class. 60
Sir,
feedback.
sir from sir.
Yes, sir.
You are from?
I am from Karpagam Academy of Higher Education, Coimbatore. I am in Mechanical Engineering Department professor, but only present 11 years I have been working here in teaching. Previously, I was in the industry
Okay, okay,
for
sir.
31 years. 31 years.
Karpagam University or engineering college, sir?
No, Karpagam University I have been working in the last 11 years.
Okay, okay, fine, sir. Somewhere your HOD Balasundaram, sir, other will be very nice
Yeah,
interaction.
Civil Balasundaram, correct.
Okay, okay, sir. Sir, you asking doubt, just I taking the PPT. It is visible, sir. Just I show
Yes, sir,
that.
I am able to see that.
This one, raw furnace, you asking that.
Yeah,
PPT is visible.
yeah, it is visible, sir. Raw
So,
materials for furnace division.
ah, okay, visible. Very nice, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Organizer, permit me other 5 minutes. What sir will be asking that I just discussing that.
Yes, sir, sure, sure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Unfortunately, this is a different topic, sir. But you are asking that we will be discussing. It's one of consultancy work we are carried out for air pollution. Sir is asking that. So it is for summer. This is for power plant. This is power plant for exhaust. Sir will be asking this one. So I will be show here. This is for chimney. The chimney in top surface, I pinned it. It is ESP will be there. Electrostatic precipitator will be there. Here will be somewhat small instrument, but it's not visible here. Just zooming only. No, is sensors will be there. The sensor exactly reflected in a TIN PCB, Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board. District environment engineer, they know for this industry how much that for SOX or NOx or what are thing will be that just they are monitoring. But I'm not disclose here. Fortunately, this monitor is working or ESP is working. That is a different scenario. You are only mechanical engineer. I don't know for disclose, but sir told tell me the whatever height is 60 feet. The air pollutant it's travel enormous, sir. Is we don't think that even country to country they travel for air pollution. It's also affected, but it always in a long time. It's not any short time. So other sir tell that for furnace division, this is for raw material. Sir told na that we make it for there are they segregating that, so they make it for square feet. Somewhat in square there are reusing this particular material. This is for plastics. They collecting from other scrap yard. They are segregating that. So after getting for steel and other thing. Um, uh, uh, so even that furnace divisions are that using that foundry, they are using only for bentonite. So some are mold. I am the soil only for that mold, whether pump or other thing. The bentonite is good for landfill liner. So you see for in tomorrow sessions, what is the bentonite and other things?
Yeah.
Uh,
Sir, I'm sorry. This bentonite is a solid material which is they are using for casting purpose for making the mold.
Yes, sir.
What I meant
Ah,
was in this spacing, the raw material still scraps and all
ah,
will be voluminous, very thin scraps,
yes, sir.
voluminous. You
Hmm.
cannot put it into the furnace. So they squeeze it. There is a squeezing machine, small machine like
Hmm.
cutting machine.
Yes, sir.
So they put it in that, and in all the four sides, six sides, they squeezing it, and dense cubical bundle they are making.
Hmm.
They put it. So in that way, if you make this plastics and e-waste
Hmm.
material, squeeze it to a small, very high density block, and can we put it in the in the purpose of in the place of bricks and other things for constructing the wall. Whether
Yes,
it
sir.
could
Yes.
be used in that sense, I have asked. Right?
Definitely, they are used, sir. But we not so here. But every material they use their own product. They using for squeeze it and they make it for somewhat other material they are using, sir. Definitely, they are use it.
Okay, okay, that was
Definitely use
very
it. But we not aware that where using and other thing that specific. Some steel scrap using this way. Some are paper they are crushed and they are using for directly put on in a furnace. Like that. They may use it, sir. Definitely use it.
yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
Dr. Nagesh, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Your contribution to not only for the academics but also for the nature. You are giving the support to the nature. So you are giving
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
uh,
sir.
real values. Yeah, thank you.
I will meet some occasions, sir, coming from your college,
Sure, sure.
your
You are
university.
welcome. Most welcome. Thank you,
Okay, sir. Thank you,
madam.
sir.
Thank you, madam. Bhavani, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you for the very much instructive and wonderful presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Shall we
Thank
leave?
you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for participants. Not most interact. Tomorrow will be interact more. Thank you. Somebody will go to vehicles. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. The participants, so the feedback link is given on the chat box. So all of you fill the feedback form for the session 2. So after filling the feedback, you can leave. The next session will be start at 2:30, afternoon 2:30. All you can join in the same link. Thank you, participants. Thank you. Yes, sir. Ah. Yes, sir. I changed it. I changed it. The first session there is no problem because I have a app to download your attendance. So I have the attendance of all. So that is no problem. In the second session, the feedback form it have your details. Yes. Ah. Ah. Okay. That is, I don't know, sir, because I'm taking, I'm downloading your mail IDs and your details from the ATAL portal only. Ah, okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You can leave. The participants, we will meet at 2:30 p.m. Okay, thank you.
Ma'am? Ma'am, can you
Yes,
send the
ma'am.
feedback link again, ma'am?
I already posted many times, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Have
it
you
is
not?
not getting displayed in my system, ma'am.
So I posted once again.
Yeah, got it, ma'am. Thanks.
Okay.